Hey, what's up, Sag? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Zen in the Void. This is your next 48-hour reading. If you are new to the channel, which you probably are, welcome back or welcome for the first time. Please consider liking, comment, share, subscribe if you mess with these videos. If you like them, go ahead and thumbs up, like them, give them some love, and join the family. If you guys love me, I will read for you guys forever as long as I'm doing these. So, this is your next 48-hour reading. Like I said, as I'm shuffling, I saw the Princess of Wands, which is a youthful, feminine energy, fire element energy, right? So you're showing up in your own reading, and that is spirit basically letting you know that you're probably most likely going to take on this young, wild, and free kind of energy where you're like not tied down to anyone or anything, and you're just doing whatever your heart desires that makes you happy. This young, explorative vibe of just kind of being young, wild, and free in the world, and feminine. So that's beautiful. We also have the Hangman at the bottom, where the Hangman is a card that I like the energy, probably because I'm a Virgo and I'm like all about service and things like that. But the Hangman energy is when you're kind of pulled up by your leg and kind of suspended in midair to like kind of have spirit come in and guide you on what you need to do. It's almost kind of being stopped and made to do. I always say that it's like that parent that kind of like snatches their kid up, like, look, you need to do this or do that. And it's like that's kind of how it is when we're just kind of running around acting crazy. That parental energy or that overseeing, loving energy comes in and kind of like snatches us up and guides us and say, hey, this is actually what we need to be doing. And it's like a sacrifice, a sacrificial energy. I can also compare it to like when people go and do service work, such as like they're like, I'm gonna take the holidays instead of going on vacation. I'm gonna go, you know, spend my time helping this orphanage in South America, or I'm gonna go build a school in Africa, or I'm gonna go, you know, hand out clothes and food and toys on Skid Row in LA, and you know, things like that. Is just kind of channeling your energy and yourself to something that's like the greater good, something that will benefit you later, right? So it's like good sacrifice, positive sacrifice. I just saw 222. So I really think spirit is telling you, I keep seeing 222 all day, but especially for you guys, Sagittarius, I feel like spirit is like, look, let me in, like let me show you what to do, okay? Let me help you. Okay, the next 48 hours, Great Spirit. All right, for Sagittarius, you guys' focus is finances and heartbreak, because you guys have a lot going on in those two departments, and that's what came out in your reading earlier. So the Temperance card in reverse just came out. It just popped out. So the first energy is of access, okay, going to extremes. So in the next 2 days, you guys may have a situation in regards to work or a heartbreak situation, relationship, you know, situation that you could have just gone through, where you're going to go to extremes. Like, instead of being neutral and being patient and kind of taking the middle path of patience and neutrality, you're going to be very much so the opposite. So you're going to kind of go to extremes. That could be emotionally, or you could overwork yourself. You might go to extremes emotionally. We're going to clarify, so I'm not going to do any guessing. We're going to clarify. Okay. What else for Sagittarius, please, Great Spirit? We're going to get 5 cards next 48 hours with clarifiers. You guys are kind of silent. I don't know. Maybe Spirit's trying to like not tell y'all what's going on. Wow, this Princess of Wands just came out again, but this time it popped out in the reverse, but I'm just going to take it like either way, and we're just going to talk about it both directions, right? So in the upright, like I said, this is a very youthful, kind of young, wild, and free-spirited, youthful, feminine energy, where it's like, look, ain't nobody gonna tie me down, like that song by Tyga. Like, I can't, that's not Tyga. Ooh, is it Tyga? It might be Tyga and Ray J, but she ain't gonna tie me down. Why you on the road? It's like that, right? So you guys are like teetering between wanting to be tied down, probably going back to that ex that broke your heart, or being young, wild, and free and kind of just doing your own thing, which would, you know, probably help you. But we're gonna pull clarifiers, so I'm not gonna tell y'all what to do. So that could be the extremes that you go through. I just heard argument, so you could have an argument with someone. Damn, wow. So a few cards just flew out, so I'm gonna take all of these. I saw this card first, then I saw that card first, then that card, then that card. Okay, So there's a lot, I'm just going to say right now that there's a lot of orange and green in your reading. So we're going to start with orange. Orange is the color of the sacral chakra, which is right here. Okay, and this is our house for sensuality, being sensual, being there's so much involved with the sacral chakra, just like where our I'm just gonna keep it at sensual right now, because like my mind is actually kind of racing since these cards flew out. So it's that sensual, kind of like passionate. It's our epicenter for like passion and sensuality, right? And then with the green we have the heart chakra. And when I was seeing a lot of green and orange in my life in the recent past, like a month ago maybe, it was because I needed to be able to express my sexual nature and my passion, and I needed to do it with my heart space in mind. So not just being passionate. And I just saw 555, so this is a big change for you guys actually. It's like you want to express your passion and your sensuality, but you need to get your heart involved. Like if your heart is not involved, it probably isn't for your best good. And we also have a lot of red. Red is obviously of the root chakra. That's home, family, roots, us at our core, at our root, right? So I feel like you guys are just going through a lot of changes. The person who could have broke your heart may not be tapped into their heart space, and maybe you are. So I'm just getting a lot of that. Like, okay, you want to be young, wild, and free, but someone is maybe tempting you to kind of be committed to them and something like that. Or the Princess of Wands in reverse could represent you being in a team with someone else. So instead of going off and being on your own, you're like, let me be with the girls, or let me be with this work situation or this work partner or whatever, what have you. So it could be however it applies. We're going to pull clarifiers. Your next card is the Ace of Pentacles. So you're going to have a opportunity when it comes to your coin in the next 2 days. The next 48 hours, you're going to have a new opportunity in regards to your finances, your money sector, okay? So you're going to have an opportunity come up in the next 2 days. We're going to get more information on this. The next card is this 10 of Cups. This actually came out for Virgo in Virgo's next 48-hour reading. So I feel like in the next 2 days, a lot of hearts are going to be broken. Either your heart or the person you were dealing with. Somebody's heart is going to get broken because someone wants this wish fulfillment, okay? Someone wants this, and I just heard twin flames. So I feel like if anyone has a twin flame out there, a lot of people's twins, these relationships, the thing about twin flames, guys, is that people think that they're supposed to be romantic in nature, but they don't have to be, okay? They can be friendships. The purpose of them is for two people to do their soul work together, or with each other in mind, or like help each other get to that place of being their like sharpest selves, their best selves for their soul work. So the soul work is the main purpose of twin flame relationships. So if someone's dreams are shattered around that relationship, or any relationship in general, if you're not a twin flame, it could just be soulmate or just karmic, any kind of relationship, okay? It could just be your boyfriend for, you know, whatever. But someone isn't getting what they thought they wanted in a relationship, or the kind of setup that they thought they wanted, and someone's heart's going to be broken in the next 2 days. So you're going to be very sure about how that's going to go in the next 2 days, Sagittarius. And last, we have this Four of Wands. And this is about completion. This is really good coming out after that 10 of Cups, because even though someone's heart is going to be broken, or their dreams are going to be shattered in regards to something they considered a wish fulfillment, it's going to bring them to a space of completion in their life. Okay, like, this is over. I can celebrate my home and my community and the people around me, because I'm not wondering, is this person going to be a part of it? Or I'm not wondering, is this going to happen, or is that going to happen? You're going to have a sense of completion here, Sagittarius, and you're going to be celebrating home. You're going to be celebrating amongst your home and your community, because that's what this card is about, literally home, celebration, and community. So even if your heart is broken in a sense of romance or whatever you felt like you needed or wanted, you're going to literally look up and see all these friends and beautiful community and abundance and opportunities around you, and I think you're gonna be fine. It's like I just saw a vision of somebody like wiping their tears, like, oh, I'm actually not that sad, you know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. Okay, now we're gonna pull some clarifiers. I'm so excited. Okay, so why is this Temperance card here, Great Spirit? What is the access? What's gonna happen? What is gonna be the extremes that Sag is gonna go to? What is it gonna be pertaining to? I keep seeing yelling, like arguing, like screaming. So I want to say that you are going to have an argument with that person who broke your heart, or whoever you're having relationship issues with. You guys are going to get into a big argument, a big fight, perhaps. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, it's in regards to commitment and choices. So someone may not be committing to a person. Someone wants a commitment. Someone wants someone to conform and commit to them or something that they want in their life. But there's all these options available. So what I'm getting from this is, because it's temperance in reverse, which is about going to extremes. It's like, I think someone might just come out and be like, hey, like, do you want to be with me or not? Because I have all these options, or I have all this other shit I could be doing, because we have the world card here saying, you know, the world is your oyster. The world is open to you. And somebody might just be like, I don't know, like, I'm not sure. I'm just getting big argument vibes, and someone who is wanting a commitment, but someone who wants the world. Someone wants commitment and someone wants choices. That's what I'm getting. And I'm sorry if that sounds harsh, but that's just kind of how it goes at the end of the day. Like, someone wants a ring, someone wants a family, someone wants to know that another person is like focused on them, and the other person is like, but the world is open to me. I can have anything I want. I think I want that, you know? And that's what I'm getting. It sucks, but that's literally what I'm getting. It's like so clear in my third eye, and like that's what I'm getting very intensely, intuitively. So let's move on. The Princess of Wands is pretty self-explanatory. You have this Hangman in reverse coming out the bottom again. So subconsciously, you guys are being put in this position, Sagittarius, for a reason. Spirit is trying to oversee your life to try to help guide you to where is going to be your highest path. You might have someone else waiting for you to be with you, who ready to give you everything you want. And I'm not gonna get into my stuff too deeply or personally, but like, I can honestly relate to that. Like, one door closed, another one will open, and it's not even like trying to get like some, you know, a back burner kind of relationship or like a rebound. It's like, no, like someone who everything you want, someone is willing to give it to you. I just saw 12-12, so that's some real shit, and we're on point. But like, everything you want, Sag, someone is willing to give it to you. So if there's a person who wants the world over you, let them get it, and let them be mad when they look up and you're happy with someone else. You know what I'm saying? Because the world's not gonna love you like someone, you know, could love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, because commitment isn't even always about relationships. Sometimes it's about friendships, and that's what I was telling Virgo. So sometimes people are just only meant to be our friend. So I'm gonna move on from that. So the Princess of Wands is pretty self-explanatory, young, wild, and free energy. So I'm getting that after this argument, after this blow up of extremes, where instead of being neutral, it's like, fuck that, we need to talk about it. You guys are going to be like, hey, commit. The person's going to be like, no, I want the world, or vice versa. Maybe someone wants to commit to you, but you're like, you know what, no, I just saw 13, so that number's all about death and rebirth. So that whole situation, I'm getting whatever this relationship is going to be destruction and rebuilding. So something's going to get destroyed, and then something's going to be rebuilt on top of that. And if the relationship is rebuilt, Sagittarius, if the relationship is destroyed, you could be rebuilding yourself after that, which will lead you to this Princess of Wands energy. Like, you know what, I just want to be young, wild, and free. Or that's why I probably came out in the reverse, because you might end up just being with somebody else and being a partner to someone who actually deserves you. So that's also what I'm getting very clearly and strongly, to be honest. What is this opportunity, this Ace of Pentacles? Ooh, I'm liking when the cards are flying up like that. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles is renewed passion. Okay, something's going to happen in the next 48 hours where you're going to get, like, your fire is going to be ignited. I kind of feel like this isn't always a good thing, but like I don't know, I think it's a good thing, but like, I don't know. But you know, like how when your heart is broken or when something is crushed, like it kind of just fires you up. Like, it's not always a bad thing, like you're trying to get back at another person. It just redirects your focus or redirects your passion. For you, Sagittarius, I'm getting that you have a lot of passion in you and you want to give it to this person, but when this person basically tells you, I don't want this, or like I can't commit to you, or whatever they tell you, you're gonna be like, you know what, thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna take my passion elsewhere. It's kind of like that, like where you're not really heartbroken, like you're like, damn, the dream that I had in my mind is shattered, yes, but like, thank you for telling me, because now I could just put my fire elsewhere. I could put this fire and this passion into my work. I could put this fire and passion into my friendships, into my business, into my new relationship, my new boo, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So your new opportunity is going to be around that new spark of passion that you're going to have because of this blow up, because of this thing that you're going to go through in the next 48 hours. So get ready. Don't overthink it, okay? This 10 of Cups. Why is this 10 of Cups here? I feel like I know why this 10 of Cups is here. I already told you guys what I think it is, but we can just pull cards just because. But I honestly think it's because your dreams got shattered about this relationship or whatever. Oh, wow. So the Sun, that is crazy. So the Sun, and this kind of flipped around in a circle. So it was like, whatever. But you felt like, I think, Sagittarius, that this person or the situation that you wanted to be involved in was literally a source of happiness for you, or this person or the situation made you very happy. So you just feel like you lost a part of your, like a part of you that was filled with so much joy and optimism, if that makes sense. Like this thing filled you up with so much like hope and joy and excitement, you know what I'm saying, and vitality. But you know what, because you didn't get it, it's like, damn, like it's probably gonna hurt you, it's probably gonna bother you. But I feel this sense of relief coming over you. Like even as I'm sitting here telling you, it feels like 1,000,000 pounds just got like lifted off of my shoulders. So I feel like you're gonna actually be happy, even though you're not getting this wish fulfillment, because you thought you wanted it, but maybe it probably wasn't even gonna make you as happy as you thought it was. You're probably gonna realize you're happier without it, or without thinking that it had to be the way you thought. So there's that. It's actually strangely beautiful. So I mean, I think it's wonderful. I think it sucks to waste your time, and I think Sagittarius can relate to that. I'm a Virgo Sagittarius. We're signs that work very hard. So, you know, and we're givers as well. So givers and doers. Okay, so why I think this Four of Wands is actually very self-explanatory. It's about celebration, home, community. So even though you're going to be sad for a bit about this, you're going to be more so relieved and just ready to celebrate with the people around you who actually love you and want to pour into you. And like I said, you might just view that relationship in a whole nother way going forward. Wow, your card that flew out, guess what you got, Sag? Guess what you got? Happy. Spirit say be happy. Spirit wants you to be happy so bad, Sag. Like, please do not be sad over this. To be happy, you don't need the best of everything. You just need to make the best out of everything. How will I appreciate what I do have today? Choose happiness. I think what I'm getting very strongly is that a lot of people at this time, at the end of this month, are going to be finally having these conversations with people where they're like, look, what are we doing, right? And this person is like, I'm glad you asked. And they tell us, and it's like, ooh, ouch, I thought we were going to do this, but you know what, if we're going to do this, this is okay too. It's that kind of energy. So it's basically making the best out of all situations. So I feel like that's going to be a huge theme for you, especially in the next 48 hours. Make sure you're being happy. Make sure you're going for this sun energy, okay, this happiness, this vitality, okay, because it's okay. There's something better for you out there, Sag. So that's all I have for you. I wish you the best in the next 48 hours, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.